Today's practice is about reconnecting with your inner power. Not a forceful power, but the quiet strength that lives within you. As we move and breathe, allow this practice to remind you that inner power comes from presence, awareness, trust, and from embracing every part of yourself. With the steady energy of Mount Fuji, we'll explore what it feels like to root into our own stability and rise from that place. Let's start standing at the front of your mat in mountain pose or Tadasana. Imagine the strong and powerful energy of a mountain as you ground your feet into the earth and stand tall. Take a couple deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and gently exhale through your mouth. Inhale, stretch your hands up to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, slight back bend. Hands meet together as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back into plank. And drop your knees, your chest, and your chin. Come up into Cobra, and then sit back into Child's Pose. Deep inhale and long exhale. As you ground your forehead into the earth, be fully present in this moment. This is your time right now to completely focus on yourself. Let's come up to our downward facing dog. Feet should be about hips width apart. You can walk your feet in towards your hands a bit so that your heels touch the ground. Walk out your dog, bending your right knee and your left, right and left. Once you are done, come to stillness. Push your palms and fingertips firmly into the earth and pull your hips back. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, roll into plank, chaturanga or knee, chest, chin, upward facing dog, or take your cobra, and then push back into downward facing dog. Come up to your toes and then jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, come up with a slight bend in your knees, hands to the sky, and down to your heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. Make sure your feet are about hips width apart and are in one line. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, slight back bend, forward fold, halfway lift, step back into plank, stay here, and gently roll back and forth on your toes, giving your ankles and calves a nice stretch. Now take your chaturanga, elbows in, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, sit back into child's pose. Inhale, roll back into upward facing dog, really open up your heart center. Now take a twist, drop your left hip to the earth and look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Twist, drop your right hip to the earth and look over your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Come back to center and then sit back into child's pose. Slowly come on up and come up to your knees. Take your right foot forward into a low lunge. Hands can come onto your knee. Deep inhale and exhale. Flow your hands up to the sky. Maybe take a slight back bend if this feels good. Now tuck under your left toes and come up off the ground into your crescent lunge. Make sure your hips are square to the front. Inhale and exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, flow your arms forward. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, flow forward. One more round. Exhale, cactus, inhale, flow forward and back up. Turn to your left and let's transition into warrior two. Back foot should be at a 90-degree angle, front foot is facing forward. Arms are stretched wide. Gaze forward over your fingertips. Inhale, peaceful warrior, right hand comes up and over your body, left hand comes to the back of your leg. Come back to your warrior two and then we'll move into triangle pose or trikonasana. Straighten your front leg and walk your back foot in towards your body a bit. Imagine someone is pulling your front arm forward and then release your hand down to the ground or to your foot or ankle. Try to keep your body in one straight line. Imagine you're in between two panes of glass. Release, slowly come back up and then come back into warrior two for a breath. Circle your arms around down your mat. Step back into plank. Elbows in, chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog, open up your heart, Exhale, sit back into child's pose. Breathe and recenter. Coming up to your knees, and let's do the other side. Take your left foot forward into a low lunge. Hands can come onto your knee. Inhale and exhale. Now float your hands up to the sky. Maybe take a slight back bend if this feels good. Deep inhale and exhale. Now tuck under your right toes and come up off the ground onto your crescent lunge. Make sure your hips are square to the front. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, flow forward. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, flow forward. One more round. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, flow forward and back up. Turn to your right and let's transition into Warrior 2. Back foot should be at a 90-degree angle. Front foot is facing forward. Arms are stretched wide. Gaze over your fingertips. Inhale, Peaceful Warrior. Left hand comes up and over your body. Right hand comes to the back of your leg. Come back to your Warrior 2 and then we'll move into Trikonasana or triangle pose. Straighten your front leg and walk your back foot in towards your body a bit. Imagine someone is pulling your front arm forward and then release your hand down to the ground or to your foot or ankle. Try to keep your body in one straight line. Imagine you're squeezing in between two panes of glass. Release, slowly come back up and then back into Warrior 2 for a breath. Circle your arms around down on the mat. Step back into plank. Elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open up your heart. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Push your palms into the earth and pull your hips back. Shoulders away from your ears. And breathe. Now move your right foot up to the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip, but try to keep your shoulders square. Let's get some movement into our hips. Circle your leg around 1, big circle 2, and around 3. Flip over and move into a wild thing. Right leg moves behind your body and your foot comes down to the ground. Inhale, pull up through your center and stretch your right hand out. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift back up to wild thing. Let your body open up. Exhale, release down. One more time, inhale, wild thing, stretch your hand out a little bit further, and then release and flip back over into your downward facing dog. Push your palms into the earth, feel into your mountain energy, your strength, and your inner power. Let's do the other side. Left foot up to the sky, bend your knee, open up your hip, but try to keep your shoulders square. Circle your leg around 1, big circle 2, and around 3. Now flip over and move into a wild thing. Left leg comes behind your body and your foot comes down to the ground. Inhale, pull up through the center of your body and stretch your left hand out. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift back up to wild thing. Open up your heart center. Exhale, release down. One more time. Inhale, wild thing. Stretch your left hand out a little bit further. And then release and flip back over into downward facing dog. Breathe and reconnect with your strength, your breath, and the resilience that lives within you. Come up to your toes and jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up with a slight bend in your knees, hands to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana, and down to your heart center. Come up to the front of your mat, drop your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, slight back bend, cactus your arms. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sit back in a plank. Elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, sit back in a child's pose. True inner power comes from loving yourself as a whole, without judgment. Your strengths, your weaknesses, and emotions all play their own important parts. Take another breath and then come back up into your downward facing dog. Come up to your toes, jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up with a slight bend in your knees, hands to the sky and down to your heart center. Come up to the front of your mat and get ready for dancer's pose, Natarajasana. Right hand comes up to the sky, bend your left knee and grab your foot with your left hand. You can stay here or grab the inside or outside of your foot and gently push your left foot up. Your body can fall forward slightly but still actively lift up. Pull down on your left hip to keep your hips square. Ground into your right foot and breathe. Slowly release. Let's do the other side. Left hand comes up to the sky. Bend your right knee and grab your foot with your right hand. You can stay here if this works best for you today, or grab the inside or outside of your foot and gently push your right foot up. Your body can fall forward slightly but still actively lift. Pull down on your right hip to keep your hips square. Ground into your left foot. Slowly release. Come to standing in Tadasana. Roll out your shoulders a couple times. Up and around. Let's take a flow. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, slight back bend. Cactus your arms. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back in a plank. Elbows in. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open up your heart. Exhale, sit back into a quick child's pose. Then roll forward back into upward dog. And push back into downward dog. Push your palms into the earth. Let's roll in a plank and do some side planks. Ground your left palm into the earth, right hand to the sky. Try to keep your body in one straight line. Breathe in and breathe out. Switch sides. Ground your right palm into the earth, left hand to the sky. Keep your body in one straight line. Breathe. Come back to center, to plank. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. Maybe tense your fingertips on the ground for an active child's pose. Close your eyes and breathe. Let's tune in to your inner light. You can see it in any color you choose. See that light within you getting brighter and brighter. When we are in touch with our inner power, we are in touch with our highest power. You can slowly come up and we'll cool down with a few stretches. Facing the long side of your mat, extend your right leg out and bend your left knee in. Stretch your left hand up and over your body. Try not to drop your left shoulder, pull back and keep it open and aligned. Now fold forward, facing your right leg. Inhale and exhale. Switch sides, extend your left leg out and bend your right knee in. Stretch your right hand up and over your body. Pull back on your right shoulder to keep yourself aligned. Now fold forward, facing your left leg. Deep inhale and long, slow exhale. Come on up. Let's twist. Bend your left knee. Right leg crosses over your bent knee. Left hand to the sky. Twist to your right. Elbow to your knee. Try to twist from your core and pull up through the crown of your head. Switch sides, bend your right knee, left leg crosses over your bent knee, right hand to the sky, twist to your left, elbow comes to your knee. Try to pull up and twist from your core. Release and come into butterfly pose with the soles of your feet together. Just gently move your knees up and down. Deep inhale and long exhale. Now you can fold forward. Maybe use your elbows to gently push your knees out. Inhale and exhale. Release, come on up, turn and face forward on your mat to prep for a boat pose. Feet are facing forward, knees are together. Tighten your core and come up to your toes or lift your feet off the ground. Knees should be in one straight line with your arms. Stay here or come into full boat pose. Keep your back straight and lifted. Release. Let's do some seated cat-cows. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. One more round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. We'll come down to the ground. Tighten your core and slowly roll down to your back with control. Hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Release, and then let your hands and feet fall to the earth, and let yourself melt into your Shavasana. Relax all of your muscles. Deep inhale and long, slow exhale. Take this time to drop out of your head and into your body. Listen to your body and listen to your breath. Focus on this present moment. If you have time, I encourage you to stay in your Shavasana, but if you are ready to come out, slowly come on up. Thank you for joining me and Mount Fuji today as we explored and reconnected with our inner light and our inner power. The love and light within me honors the love and light within you. Namaste. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to help my channel grow. Peace and love, KishiMoonStar and Mount Fuji.